Farming is one of the most important professions or skills in Palia. Not only is it required to get various resources for both crafting and cooking, but it could also make you a ton of money, even when you're not playing the game. Hey, what's up guys? It's your man 4am again, back with a new guide for Palia. In today's video, I'm gonna share everything you need to know about gardening, from getting started with it to making your farms as efficient as possible. So let's get right to it. I quickly want to thank you guys for the amazing feedback on my past videos. It's so nice to see you guys are enjoying the content. Anyways, if you do, please make sure to leave a like as it helps out the channel big time. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments either. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is open up your character inventory. You might or might not have already done the tutorial for gardening, but this is basically where you can see your skill level. I'm currently level 7 and the NPC which we want to interact with for gardening is Bedrew. He can usually be found near Kalima village, a little bit to the west north of the Leafhopper Hills at this farm. In the evening and early mornings, Bedrew can usually be found inside the farm, but most of the times he's going to be farming outside. If you talk to him, you can open up the gardening skill store, where you can pick up your first gardening soils. If you level up the gardening skill a little bit, by the way, I definitely recommend you to get your hands on a seed collector as quick as possible, which we're going to cover a little bit later in this video. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on the recipe for the fine hoe as well, but right now I'm just going to purchase some extra soil to show you how it's done. Before you can start gardening, you also need to pick up some seeds for different types of vegetables, which you can do at the general store in Kalima village. If you interact with the counter, you can find all sorts of bags right here. I definitely recommend you to first purchase some cotton and tomato seeds, as you're going to need the cotton to produce fabric, which is needed to craft yourself a glider. If you want to unlock the glider as quick as possible, I've got a pretty efficient guide for you guys in the top right of the screen. The cotton seeds also boost the quality of nearby crop types, which can make them so much more valuable for selling and also cooking. Tomato plants can be harvested multiple times, while they also keep other crops nearby hydrated, so an amazing one to pick up as quick as possible, while both wheat and rice seeds boost the amount harvested from nearby crop types. If you want to have an amazing farm layout from the get-go, I recommend you to pick up 4 times the tomato seeds, 2 times potato seeds, 2 rice bags, as well as 1 wheat seed. So now that we have all the goodies, it is time to start farming. Alright, so here we are at my farm. This is a temporary layout, but right now I'm gonna show you guys how to make a very efficient one with the new soil we've just purchased. So first what you do is just place it down somewhere on your land. When using your hoe to make the farming grid, you can sometimes stumble upon treasure, valuables which are hidden underground, awesome as extra loot. Alright, so now our plot is ready for farming. And this is basically what our plot looks like on a sheet, with all the different vegetables which we can plant. An efficient layout would be to plant tomatoes right here, right here, right here, and right here. These can be harvested multiple times, so 4 of them is going to be awesome, while they also keep other plants hydrated. If you place 2 potatoes right in between them, you can help them to stay hydrated even more, then place a wheat right in the middle, as well as 2 rice seeds. With this layout, you will boost all the crops twice, keep them hydrated as much as possible, while they're also going to have higher yields. So let's switch to our tomatoes, place them in every single corner. Then take the potatoes, place them exactly like so, put the weeds in the top and the bottom, and place the rice in the middle. Right now, we want to take our watering can. If it's upgraded twice, you can aim on the center and instantly water all different ones. While if you don't have any upgrade, you're going to have to water them one by one. On level 2, it will basically allow you to do 5. So that is why I recommend you to upgrade the watering can to fine as quick as possible. If you use cotton seeds, you can boost the quality of all plants around it, which is definitely recommended to make your farms as efficient as possible, because then you can use the veggies or crops to make high quality seeds, which in return will make your farms better. If you already leveled up your farming a little bit, you can also get your hands on a blueprint for the Quality Up Fertilizer, which is a fertilizer that improves the crop quality. You're gonna need some vampire crabs for this, which you can find around the flooded fortress. Applying the fertilizer to your crops is as simple as selecting it on your hotbar and then left click. Then you can put it on the highlighted area to fertilize the soil. Every now and then you will also see weeds popping up in your garden. If you have carrots or onions, you can actually prevent them from growing, but it's also very easy to remove them. Just press the interact button and you will get rid of them instantly. Now you're probably wondering, when exactly do my crops grow? Well, every day at 6 a.m. a growing tick will occur, which will make the seeds grow to its first stage. After a couple days you will be able to harvest them, so I definitely recommend you to start planting your seeds before this time, because if you are a little bit too late, you're gonna have to wait an almost full day cycle to start the growing process. If you want to work your land a little bit more efficiently, you can turn around your camera when using the hoe, as then you will cover more ground, fill in the grids a little bit faster. The crops and veggies which you harvest can be used for various types of crafts. For example, cotton can be used to make fabric. At the fabric maker, you want to save up all the veggies for cooking. Steak dinner, hearty vegetable soup, and ramen are only some of the many dishes which you can unlock. If you want me to make an in-depth cooking guide, be sure to leave it in the comments down below. Anyways, a couple more quick tips. If you already have a decent fishing level, you can also get your hands on glowworm farms, where you can place regular or common vegetables to turn them into both fertilizer and glowworms. Glowworms are amazing for high quality fishing, while the fertilizer itself can boost the number of crops gained for each harvest. With each glowworm farm, you can make 20 fertilizers per hour, which is an amazing investment to do as quick as possible to make your farming worthwhile. A little bit south of Badru's farm, exactly right here, north of the leafhopper hills, you can also pick up different types of vegetables at these very stores. So if you're still in need of some of these, this will be an easy way to get them. I quickly want to thank Arenvanya for making an amazing guide to gardening in Palia, which covers pretty much everything you need to know in detail, for which I'm going to leave a link in the description down below. If farming is really your thing, I definitely recommend you to spend some time reading every single page, as it contains a lot of gardening information, including different farm layouts. Alright, so there you have it, everything you need to know to get started with farming, from picking up all the required ingredients to setting up a pretty efficient farm yourself. If you found this video helpful, be sure to leave a like, as it helps out the channel big time. And yeah, if you have more questions about the game or suggestions for future videos, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments down below. I'm always happy to help. I've got plenty more guides for you waiting on the channel. Right now though, it is 4 AM out. I want to wish you an awesome day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.